Really enjoyed the movie, The Other Guys, and it's a pleasure for me to be here interviewing you. How cool is it that this movie kind of dealt with current events and the fact that kind of touched on the financial, the Madoffs and everything else, with treating those criminals more like maybe some street criminals get treated sometimes. Why do you think, society doesn't treat these people that rob 401ks and everything else like serious criminals?
It's a great question. I mean, because those crimes are worse than almost anything, in a way. They affect so many people and ruin lives. But maybe partly because it's something I think a lot of the common person doesn't understand is necessarily going on, and it's tough to follow and takes years to develop, and so I think it's just kind of it's one of those things that we don't really have a grasp on in terms of that it's actually happening. Right.
And Mark, of course, first I gotta say I'm a fan of Entourage and all the rest of your work, but I know you're from Boston. How much of a pleasure did you write this into the script that you shot Derek Jeter and ruined their playoff chances?
You know what? Actually, they wrote it in for me. I thought it was just like something that was just teasing me.
You would think.
Yeah, I mean, guy said, "Are you kidding me?" And he's gonna do it. But actually, you know what? During the process of shooting that and shooting him, we actually got to know him, and I'm a big fan now. He's a great guy. He's certainly a great sport for doing it. But when we're screening the movie in Boston in a couple weeks, and I can't wait to see the audience reaction.
Okay, and we spoke a little about Funny or Die, but I know you work with the director. You worked with him on several projects, but you also worked to create Funny or Die. What satisfaction did you get from the big screen television star, but to go on the internet and have a successful channel and skits like that? What kind of satisfaction do you receive?
It's great. I mean, we feel really fortunate that something like Funny or Die has taken off in the way that it has. We were somewhat ambivalent about it at the beginning. We thought, I don't know if this is going to work, and we'll put up a little video and we'll see. And then it's obviously worked in a way that we can't even imagine. So it's very flattering that it's taken off, and it's a great, obviously a great destination for comedy.
Okay. Now, we seen you in The Departed. You was Academy Award nominated for your role in there. But how was it like playing this one, where you're playing more of a comedic role, and what about the cast and this project made it the project for you to delve into this?
Well, I've been dying to do a comedy. I mean, my approach was very similar to every other movie that I've made. I try to make it as real as possible, commit to the circumstances 110%, no matter how ridiculous they are. And I was cast before everybody else. Will and Adam came and asked me if I wanted to do a movie with them, and I said, "Are you kidding me? I've been dying to do a comedy. I just didn't want to do it with just anybody, and to have an opportunity to do it with these guys was just a dream come true." And then they basically surrounded us with some of the top people in the game, so it was awesome.